The movie begins by introducing a mysterious and dangerous woman known only as the Mistress. She lives a glamorous lifestyle, always dressed in expensive clothes, shopping at luxury stores and living in a beautiful house, paid for by the wealthy men she dates. But there is something very dark about her. She specifically targets married men. She seduces them, pulls them into secret relationships, and once they become deeply attached to her, she starts making strict rules. The men must always answer her calls, even when they are at home with their wives. They must spend time with her whenever she wants, buy her expensive gifts, and give her money regularly. If any man refuses to obey her rules, or tries to leave her, terrible things happen. Some of the men who try to escape her control mysteriously end up dead. The Mistress lives fearlessly, spending huge amounts of money on shopping, luxury restaurants, and expensive lifestyles funded by the men she manipulates. But she doesn't only threaten the men. Sometimes she even approaches their wives directly. She intimidates them, scares them, and demands money from them, making their lives miserable. Her goal is simple: control, money, and power. For a long time, no one has been able to stop her. But everything begins to change when she starts a new relationship with another wealthy married man. At first, their relationship looks like all the others. The man secretly visits her, spends money on her, and even buys her expensive gifts, including a car. But this time, something is different. His wife begins to notice strange behavior. Her husband is always distracted, constantly receiving phone calls, and often leaving home with suspicious excuses. She becomes suspicious and decides to investigate. Slowly, she starts digging deeper into her husband's secret life. The more she searches, the more shocking the truth becomes. Eventually, she discovers the identity of the woman behind everything, the dangerous mistress who has been destroying many families. Instead of staying quiet like the other wives, she decides to fight back. From that moment, a dangerous battle begins between the wife and the mistress. The wife begins frustrating the mistress in every way possible. She sends strange gifts to her house, including portraits of her own face, almost like a warning that she knows everything. She even goes to the mistress house and removes many of the expensive items her husband bought for her. The wife also takes back the car that her husband had secretly given to the mistress. This humiliates the mistress and makes her furious. Soon, the two women finally confront each other face to face. Their meeting is intense and filled with threats. Neither of them is willing to back down. While this battle continues, the situation at home becomes worse for the married couple. The husband and his wife start arguing constantly. Trust has completely disappeared from their marriage, and their once peaceful home begins falling apart because of the mistress. Meanwhile, the wife continues investigating the mistress' past. One of her close friends helps her gather information about the mysterious woman, but something terrible happens. Not long after sharing the information, the friend dies in a mysterious car accident. The sudden death shocks the wife deeply and leaves her devastated. She begins to suspect that the mistress might have something to do with it, but before she can prove anything, another shocking twist happens. The mistress suddenly disappears. Soon, news spreads that she has been murdered. Everyone believes the married man may have killed her after their relationship became complicated. Because of the suspicion, the police arrest him. But the truth is far more shocking. The mistress actually faked her own death. She staged everything so people would believe she was gone, while secretly hiding somewhere else. While the man suffers the consequences, she quietly starts planning a new life. Eventually, time passes and life begins to move on. The wife finally reaches her breaking point. During a public party, she decides to end her marriage completely. She tells her husband that she can never forgive him for breaking her trust and destroying their relationship. Their marriage officially ends that night. Later on, she slowly begins to rebuild her life. She eventually finds happiness again when she falls in love with one of her co-workers, someone who treats her with honesty and respect. But the story of the mistress doesn't end there. In a final twist, it is revealed that she is still alive. Not only that, she has already moved on and married another wealthy man, ready to begin the same dangerous game all over again. The movie ends with a chilling message. Some people never change, and somewhere out there, the mistress may already be searching for her next victim.